it again with part 2. Let's get right to it. Let me put up my disclaimer real quick too before we even get there, because you see, let me just throw up my disclaimer right now, because listen, I talk about everybody, and a lot of people don't like the fact that sometimes you use their content in videos and everybody want to be, oh, strike here, strike there. Just hit me in the comments if you don't like what I got to say, and I'll tell you why I said it. But let's get right to the shits.
My name, and shout out to y'all for knowing who I am, because I always understand it's not the other way around. So y'all saying everything and what I have going on, want you to know what I got to say, but then you want to come up against it because it does not fit what you want to do. So at the end of the day, is it me? Well, I called this.
Okay.
Because
wait a minute, hold on. So you called Dennis Byron. So you spoke with him this morning.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I called him, and as soon as he got on the phone, I said,
I've been loving Megan Morphin.
Okay, she did call my phone. She did call my phone. But I don't know what she's about to say. But if it's anything that deviates from what was actually said,
like, this is just one of the post receipts. I'm gonna have to do that.
I actually received 9 calls from different bloggers, members of the press. And everyone got the same response. Everyone. But it's interesting that people are looking at her for that, and that should be concerning to her. That more people are citing her. That's a problem just in itself. That many are pointing at her. For what reason? They just don't pick people.
Dennis, was you here when we ran down why people are citing her? Because she's out there more than you, beloved. You ain't did nothing to, get us looking at you during no, you did nothing spectacular to get us to look at you, okay? Not trying to say I've never been to your channel before, but during that whole Tory Lanez thing, ain't nobody looked. I know I didn't. I'm just saying, but she was already out here. People don't like what she got to say. Of course they're gonna try to debunk what she's saying. Of course they're not gonna like the way she's saying it. Of course they're gonna find everything wrong with it. But you had to be there.
Lie. Now listen to what she said. I'm gonna tell you why it's a lie.
I didn't.
Okay, explain the system being checked. So what does that mean?
That means that everybody got their people, and there are people at the courthouse who can check. There are sheriffs, you know what I'm saying, that can check, and they checked.
Okay, so you know somebody at the courthouse that ran your name to see if there was an arrest warrant in the system, and there was no name. Your name was not in there.
I spoke to the sheriffs. They ran the name and everything.
Well, that's a lot. There's federal law that prevents that from happening. There is a reason why no one would ever put their job on the line to, quote unquote, run someone else's name, because whenever a member of law enforcement runs a name through the national database, the FBI has a unit that monitors who's being ran, and they have a tracking of what officer is running someone, and if it's ever a time when there's an issue with a person's name being brought up, they can investigate that. No cop that is not associated with a case is not running no one's name through a system that can be tracked. And if anyone that members of law enforcement, don't take my word for it.
Now, why his live is buffering or doing whatever it's doing, let me just say this. People in certain spaces can get certain people to do certain things. Bloggers have their sources, news outlets, TMZ has their source. Okay, Byron, being that we're talking about the white publication TMZ, shout out to Harvey and them over there. But we remember when they was the first ones that said that they had the pictures of the Kobe Bryant crash and who did it and what cop leaked those pictures. They was the first ones on the scene. How you think they got there? How you think TMZ get all their information? Byron. Oh, so you just think they on the scene everywhere? They tell you, if you go look at TMZ, we got a source and it states the ... They never revealed their sources. Now, if I was Millie, I would never even told you that the sheriff did anything for me. Because now that's going to shine a light on all the sheriffs over there. Right? So I would have never did that. You understand what I'm saying? It's a certain way that you do certain things. You don't need to tell everything. All she had to do was say, listen, I got a source. They ran certain things. Boom, my name ain't there. That's it. I would have never told the whole world that I had a source. Because now he's going to try to pick apart her source. Even though he, too, has a source. I don't understand. I'm going to mind my business though, you two. Y'all stop playing with me. I'm going to mind my business. But let's keep going. Why is his live messed up? Like, see, this is what I be talking about. Or is it my phone? I don't think it's my phone. It's the devil. I don't know what's going on with his live. I keep trying to
Go back. We're talking foundational history of how these types of scenarios happen based on,
now.
you know,
Let's see something.
if they believe.
I'm trying to go.
What is Megan P is the victim. One of the.
I don't understand.
I put the check. They'll share us, you know what I'm saying? They could check. And they checked.
Okay, so you know
And they
somebody.
looked into it.
So you know somebody at the courthouse that ran your name to see if there was an arrest warrant in the system, and there was no name. Your name was not in there.
I spoke to the sheriffs. They ran the name and everything.
Well, that's a lot. There's federal law that prevents that from happening. There is a reason why no one would ever put their job on the line to quote unquote run someone else's name, because whenever a member of law enforcement runs a name through the national database, the FBI has a unit that monitors who's being ran, and they have a tracking of what officer is running someone, and if there's ever a time when there's an issue with a person's name being brought up, they can investigate that. No cop that is not associated with a case is not running no one's name through a system that can be tracked. And if anyone that members of law enforcement, don't take my word for it, just ask them out. Can they just randomly run names? And what would be the...
Yeah, his live was all over the place. I had to run that back real quick.
The hell you doing, man? You don't have to shit. Hey, let me talk to my friend. You know, I haven't seen you talk in a while. Kirsch, get on in. Yeah, get on in, Kirsch. Get in here, Kirsch. Let's see. Let's see here. What up, baby?
Now, Dennis has another young man that came to his live, and they was talking about the case, and I want y'all to hear what him and the young man, I'm not too familiar with this young man. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. I'm not going to show his face because, like I said, I'm not really familiar with him. But I like the dialogue back and forth, so I want y'all to hear it too, so we can have our opinion on it, being that we're going through the whole live, and this is part of the live. Let's listen in.
You got the questions for me. I got the questions.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my guy. This is my guy here. You don't ask me hard questions. Let's go. You ready? So this case has been going on and on and on. And different opinions. People choosing sides, people being biased, unbiased, whatever you want to call it. But as of yesterday, I heard they say that you're messy, wishy-washy, playing the fields. What is your thoughts on that? You don't feel it too? They're going to say what they say. They're going to say that to distract from the actual story. That's an easy disinformation technique. That's how I'm feeling to it. Right. But you know me, I'm a very observant. The fact that you got these shades on, you in your zone. I'm in my zone. Yeah. And the light bothered me. I don't know if you knew that. I think you knew that. Some lights bothered me. Right. Okay, and another question is, I want to know what's your thoughts on the 13 years? I think that if he's facing 20, judge gets him half a week spacing plus the aggravating charge, the gun case. I think it's plausible. Yeah, I think it's a lie. Hell yeah, it's a lie. But it's also a lie to not take accountability for anything. And, how do you make the victim whole again? You think about that. How do you make the victim feel like she got justice? By giving them a skid-bit term is giving low term. A low sentence. I think a lot of what's happening with his attorneys and their strategy from the trial has been counterproductive for his freedom. And I think that it's just ridiculous things being done. I am really holding you down solidly enough to where this, even if there was a slight possibility for you to maneuver this. I think it's a money grab. Yeah. And unfortunately, it happens. And I personally experienced it. But him and his team, they had to know. And that's where it's tricky, because I don't know the industry like that. But how do you not let these people to the utmost before you allow them to represent you? And something that is the person. See, that's the that's where I'm subjecting. We talked up and down about this case, and I feel bad for Daystar because it just looks like they played in your face. Even the people who were supposed to be in the team played in your face, because you and I can both say when we first ever got on this live, started talking about this, it was very it could go anyway. It could go either way. It looked like it could be something, and then it just all came crashing. So let me answer the first question. How do you vet the attorney that's going to represent you? I listened to another attorney, a former divorce attorney, explain how lawyers size their clients up. They size them up. They look at what they're worth, and they look at what they can get from that particular client. For example, they may know you're guilty as hell, but their objective may be to run the clock out as long as possible. Run the case for 2 years, just to milk you, because they work on billable hours every minute.
Now I'm gonna agree with Byron on that one. I feel like a lot of things they played in Tory's face a lot with this case. They don't have no fragments. They don't have a lot of things to even build the case. But because he didn't want to get on the stand, which they was batting on, plus because he has a past of violence, meaning fighting. Now, he does not have no gun violence underneath his belt. But as far as fighting, he will beat you up. There's no doubt about that. But they really didn't have a lot to build this case on. No DNA from the gun. They couldn't even prove that the gun was his. How about that? You understand what I'm saying? But because it was a whole fiasco and the media around the case and centered at the case, I believe that played a part in it. Do I believe that have been taken more seriously? Yes. Because you are in that new media space and you want them to respect you as such and not ghetto and all the words they trying to put Millie under. Ghetto, loud, black girl, blah, blah, blah. You don't want them to defer to you as such. So you want to stand up there poised and all of that. If you gonna go out there and do the damn thing, do the damn thing. But like I said earlier in my other video, people have ways of doing things the way that they want to do things. Now, if it was me, I'm coming through. Hair done. Face is facing because, you know, I don't need no makeup. I don't know if y'all seen pictures of me, but my face is good. My beat would have been natural. My outfit would have been, you know, you know. I got titties, but, you know, they would have, you know, no shade. I'm not throwing no shade to nobody. This is what I would have did. I would have had me a little microphone and all that. Oh, reporting live. Let me give y'all the rundown of the case. Lawyer for Works. He was in there. Let's talk about it. I got the earlier videos. He was there. You see how he was doing his reporting. Armon was there. Nick and Knight was there. Come on. But everybody does things differently. And I feel like black media, I'm not saying don't be you. I'm just saying go up there and be what they're not expecting for you to be. Because let me tell you something, as a tall, thick girl, I'm only loud on this video because y'all don't even hear the construction going on in my background. And that's why I'm loud, because I'm talking over the construction. I got kids that's off from school today, so I'm talking over all of that. So people seeing me 6'2" thick is like, oh wait, hold on. She kind of tall. Just like the housing man said yesterday, oh, because you're about to get loud. I said, no, I'm not, baby. I started whispering just like that. I said, because you expected for me to get loud, so you say it so I can start doing it. I'm not programmed like that. I'm programmed a little bit different. So I know that you expected for me to get loud with you, but I don't even talk to employees. This is what I talk to housing worker. I don't talk to employees. I talk to bosses. So I'm going to go talk to your boss about you because you're an employee. You know, bosses talk to, you know, each other. They relate on a different type of wavelength. I'm not expecting for you to, you know, understand that. And I walked up. Because at that point, I already know that he's expecting for me to be loud. Certain people expect for certain people to be loud. Oh, that person who they with is loud, or that person who they with act like that. Why you think they keep saying Armon caught the straight bullet out here in that court fiasco? Because they feel like Millie act one way, and then Armon went there to be with her, then they all linked up like Voltron, and looked like everybody acts the same way. You understand what I'm saying? You really didn't, because of the Nick at Night and the Millie situation, you didn't really see them together because they was not talking to each other. But then at the end, when they squashed their beef, everybody was out, and that's how the whole cupcake incident happened. But I'm telling you, they were supposed to go in there on they shit. You understand what I'm saying? Even if y'all gotta hold the camera for each other, this person do their video, then, all right, don't you post your video yet. Let me do my video, and then we all can get these numbers together. Let's get it. That's how they were supposed to do it. That's how they were supposed to do it. You were supposed to be equipped, ready, because y'all already know white media don't respect y'all. So I would have been on a whole nother type of timing. And let me tell you something. I roll like that in real life. In real life. I don't care how many females I'm with. I don't care who I'm with. I'm always me. And that's why some people be like, oh, she's bougie. She come off as bougie. No, I don't. I come off as doing me, and y'all can't handle that. I'm not expecting for you to handle that. I don't have to shout to the world, I'm a black queen, I walk in it. So when I would have went up to that courtroom, baby, it would have been like, oh, she's here to do what she's doing. Leave her alone. I would have been sitting with no damn body. Straight up. I'm not even lying to you because I know what I'm here to do. I'm not going to ignore y'all and act like I don't see y'all. We can chop it up after court. But we're here to do a job right now. We ain't got no time to be worrying about all the petty Annie, we don't got time to be worrying about no Karens and all that. We ain't got time to worry about her. No, because we here to do a job as YouTubers, and we already know that they don't respect us. So now we got to be on our P's and Q's and get our hair together, everything got to be tight. Even down to the attitude, the poise in it all. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted them to do. Not saying that they didn't do that. They did them. But I would have been on something. Now, I would have been at the whole little cupcake incident. But because I walk and talk in such a... Anybody could have recorded that. Him going off on cupcake. I would have never even let that happen. Armon, don't do that. Because let me tell you something. You know you don't want to be seen in that light. You don't even want to do all that. I would have stopped it. I would have never let him walk off knowing that he might be looking for that girl. I would have never did that. Because I would have been down with the get down. It's all nice to chop it up at the end of the but it's the way we do it. Don't worry about it tomorrow. Don't worry about that bitch. That bitch broke. She ain't want to pay for her french fries. She talking about throwing a check in the ear and letting it land where it be. Fuck that bitch. We paid for it. We good. We not fucking with her no more. That's how I would have handled that. Oh, that bitch is broke. Where she come from? Over there on Millie Sit on Station Head. You hanging with broke bitches. That's how that would have went. We not following that bitch. We not doing that. We not doing that. That's how, that's just me in real life. Oh no, Mom, you ain't gotta worry about that. We got that $40. That's a little $40. She want to throw the chicken up with it. We're not doing none of that. We're not gonna be sitting up here looking like we can't pay for nothing. We're not doing that. Cause for all of that, I can eat alone and then come back to the table when need be. We're not doing that. We're not going to go order shots and then bring in water over there and acting like, I'm trying to play a trick on you, Milagros. No, we're not doing that. That was stupid. I'm just telling you what I would have did. Knowing that white media do not like them is a way that you walk and you talk in certain spaces. You understand what I'm saying? It's a way you do things. And as black people, we have to know that they're expecting this. You do the total opposite and see your results then. Because see, let me tell you something. A hater is gonna hate regardless. You understand what I'm saying? But if you doing all the right things and they still want to be hating on you and they still don't want you there, that's a them problem. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You do your job. You do what you gotta do. And you get the hell on up out of there. Safe and sound. With no BS. Yeah, that's how that would have been handled. But let's get back to this live.
For the wrong reasons.
They have to, they have to hold themselves accountable.
Right.
Oh, Lord, I reminded it too much.
But they're winning. Like, we didn't sing you out for this. Why are you fighting with that? Why are you fighting that blogger? And you've seen it, we all seen it. In this particular case, this case actually had more drama than any trial.
It really did have a lot of drama.
Any
and that's when I get back. I was like, okay.
Any trial, this is real. And people gotta look at it, be honest. This case has more drama coming out from outside the courtroom than it should. I mean, when I say outside the courtroom, literally outside the steps of the courtroom.
I can agree.
It makes no sense. And you gotta look at who is making the most noise for the wrong reasons.
And they have to,
Again, shots fired at Millie. I'm trying to tell you, he like her, but he's a shady old person. Listen, and I'm not shading old people, and I'm not trying to be funny towards old people, but old people, you know, the older, you know, I got an aunt, she a little spicy. I be telling her, auntie, you shady. I tell her all the time, auntie, you a little shady. She be like, I know, and she be knowing she shady. He know he shady. He know he don't really like Millie like that. He don't like Millie like that. Girl, he don't like you. Don't call him no more. Don't call him no more, bitch. Don't call him no more, because Dennis Byron don't like you, Millie.
You can run it on YouTube, but they typically don't run it on like the 6 o'clock news or the early morning news, because they want to find a clip that is going to go most viral in its reporting. I get that. So, but it's also important to give the public as much information that is available. So when I see YouTubers, now this is YouTubers, that will take a clip, they put the watermark all over the clip. You can't even see the substance of what is being said, and what are you hiding? If your job is to report to the public, how are you hiding stuff? For what reason? Just put it out there. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Just let people have the information and let them make their own deduction. Don't take a piece and then start spinning that piece, which has been done in this Tory Lanez case. Listen, the prosecutor.
So now he trying to blame YouTubers for taking little clips and and blowing them up, basically forming clickbait. Now, hello. So none of the other blogs done that? None of them? Neighborhood Talk, On Site, Hollywood, Shade Room, Feed. Nobody else has done that, Byron. I know you fucking lying. I know you don't try to come over here and just blame it on YouTubers because you want to be over there on that side. If you want to be over there on that side, baby, by all means, be over there. Because I know what side you want to be on. I'm older, I'm distinguished, I'm established, I'm that guy, and everybody needs to see me. All right, we see you today. I don't want to see you tomorrow. I want to see you tomorrow. I don't want to see you Sunday. Shit, I don't even want to see you on the day of the court day. I don't even want to see you then. I ain't been seeing you. But, of course, this is why we here, because, you know, you sit up there and talk about clicky, but you pull the clicky move.
Did I tweet yesterday? I definitely had one person in particular in mind.
Is that because of my tweet, or is it because of their behavior?
It's both. Let me just be honest. It's your tweet, knowing how I've been following you and watching from the sidelines, and then that person's behavior and how your name is being brought up in a lot of different scenarios. So it's both sides 50-50.
So you read a sentence, you study each word in the sentence, and your interpretation of that structured sentence should be based on the face value of the sentence and what is said. You should not assume anything that is not actually there because of your own personal belief. You can only report based on the information that you have in front of you. Now, we can play a detective, we can say, well, what did that person mean? It's a reason why tweets are the way they are and put in the public.
So are you saying that if so-and-so's behavior wasn't the way that is, your name wouldn't be...
I'm not saying that. I'm just responding to what you're saying. I'm saying that my tweet stands on its own. Your interpretation of my tweet and the way you dealt with that tweet, it's on you. It's not on me. Because if I didn't say it, it didn't happen.
Okay, I see.
If I didn't name a person, it didn't. That person.
You know, wait. Because you know I can go a little bit deeper than that. So yeah, you didn't say a name. I'm 100% on that. And But you know, from your intellect and my intellect,
I didn't know ball alert. Shout out to ball alert.
Yes. So it doesn't. It's not twisted. So if I put this back on you and say Dennis, how would you have read the
You say Mr. Dennis.
Mr. Dennis, and I'm not Alex. So
I say young man.
All right. So if I was to put this back on you and say Mr. Dennis, how would you have taken that tweet? And not the media, but the real Mr. Dennis. How would you have taken it?
I would have taken it for what it was worth. I would have taken it.
Based on all this case, stop.
No, now your question, Mike.
Even the young man he talking to is calling cat. Like, nigga, listen, Linda. You threw the tweet out there, just like Cupcake threw the receipt in the air and let it land it where it did. And only your case and Cupcake's, the same way she knew she was about to get going on that whole, she knew she wasn't even going to be paying for them french fries. Just like you know when you threw that tweet in the air, you knew exactly where it was going to land at, sir. Even the young man is calling cat. Please don't play with me. Please don't play the word game and I am the one. Like, I will bring the forest, the whole Central Park. That's how shady I am. So don't try to, like, word play with the young man. Even the young man is calling cat.
We discuss stories, and some of us don't care, not me per se. They don't care who they put in harm's way when they are saying certain things.
Yes, YouTube, that is part 2. We're going to move on right to part 3. Please like, share, and subscribe because it is about to get even more lit in part 3, okay? I had to break it down. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't edited in the right way. So I figured I'd do it, a voiceover, and do it all over and re-record it. And that's just what we doing. And looking forward to part 3. Let's get into it. Please like, share, and subscribe, YouTube, honey. Ain't that Byron a slick little something? Ain't a little slick? Don't never trust a nigga with 2 names and shit. Dennis and Byron. Like, listen. I'm just telling you what I know, YouTube. I gotta go. Later.